Coronavirus, better known as COVID-19. You have probably heard about this before. Today I'm going to talk about it. Moreover, I'm going to try to explain how it works, why we don't have a vaccine, and why it's so contagious. So take a seat, cook some popcorn, and enjoy the video and try to learn something, And this is because you should be at home. You should. Fortunately, the Dr. Henry Rivers is with us today. He will also give some recommendations and some explanations about what is happening. So, please give some claps to the Dr. Henry Rivers.
I'm the Dr. Henry Rivers, and I'm come from the future. If you don't take care of yourself and you don't stay at your homes, all of you, all the human race are gonna die.
Okay, that's creepy. Well, it's just a joke. I wish the joke were better, but I think that not. This is just a toy, and a roll. I'm the real Henry Rivers. Hi guys. Okay, I'm still thinking that it's creepy, but it's okay. You would have appeared normally. Okay, sorry about that, but let's start. First of all, we need to know the risk of this virus. It's not too risky because it's too mortal. No, that's not the issue. The issue here, the problem, is that this virus is so contagious. Let me make an example. Imagine that I'm in the street, walking very happy, and someone tries to assault me. You may stay in your house, bro! Now, give me all your money! As you could see, he was so close. For example, if I would have coronavirus and I sneeze in front of him, he's going to die. Well, not exactly, but yes, that's the issue. We need to stay away from other people. If we are so close with each other and we have a lot of contact, we are going to infect us. Now, the recommendation is that we need to stay like 1.5 meters from the other person. Like this. So bro, you're telling me that if I had assaulted you with 1.5 meters, I wouldn't have coronavirus, bro? Bro? Yes. Actually, yes. Okay, it was very interesting. In a weird way to explain it, but it's interesting. But I have another question. Why the Subsecretary of Health, Lopez-Gatell, are telling to us that we need to stay here in our homes? Gatell told us that we need to stay here in our homes because we need to reduce the number of people that are outside. Let's make another example. Imagine that currently a lot of people went to a restaurant or to a party. It sounds weird, but it's happening. And imagine that one of those people is infected. Now, let's suppose that, I'm single, I'm in a party, and I meet a girl, and I kiss her. Here the issue is not that I kiss her. The issue here is that, for example, let's imagine that I was infected. Now, I infect her, and let's still thinking that, I don't know, she sneezed in front of her mother. Now, she's going to infect her mother, and her mother, I don't know, hang out with her husband, and it's like a chain. In addition to this, we can avoid that type of situations. If I weren't gone to that party, it would be okay. The objective to stay in our homes is that we need to reduce the number of infected people. Why? Because if we reduce that number, the hospitals are not going to collapse. And if they don't collapse, they can treat more people at the same time. Okay, doctor, you are very weird, but it's okay. On the other hand, I've heard some recommendations that we need to wash our hands, doctor. Why we need to do that? That's a good question. Let's make another example. Imagine that this dinosaur is a cell of coronavirus. As you can see, this cell have a shield. It's a strong shield. Inside of this is the RNA, the genetic information of the virus. If this cell have contact with other cells of our body, we are going to get infected. Furthermore, this cell is very, very strong. But it's not indestructible. This cell have a nemesis, and that nemesis, it's Batman. Well, not Batman. Imagine that Batman is a hand sanitizer or soap, Well, here the situation is that Batman is the only thing that can face the coronavirus. You know, it's like, what's your problem, bro? What's your problem, bro? Your problem.
Doctor, focus, doctor.
Teacher, please don't kill me because my bad pronunciation of focus.
Doctor!
To sum up, the most numbers of Batmans we have in our hands, the less number of cells of coronavirus we are going to have. And if we don't have cells of coronavirus, we are going to be safe. There wasn't any other doctor in the list. He's crazy, you know? He started fighting with toys. Toys! I'm sorry, call you later. I have another question, doctor. Yesterday I was talking with my mother and she wondered if we would have a vaccine soon. Sadly, no. No yet. But not everything is lost. Let me explain. A lot of countries are working on it. For example, in China, they are trying to find a vaccine. The problem here is that even that they start the probes in humans right now, this process is too long. But not everything is lost. Yesterday, in a lab from the United States, discovered a new medicine that could help in the treatment of coronavirus. This medicine is called remdesivir. The effect of this medicine is that it reduces the time of recovery of the people. For example, if I'm sick and I'm, take 15 days to recover myself, this medicine is going to reduce that time into 10 days. And maybe you are thinking why this is possible. Let me explain with another example. Imagine that this SpongeBob is a cell of coronavirus, not anymore a dinosaur, no. And now, this cell is going to try to infect this one and then multiply. The cells need to produce proteins to infect other cells. The effect of the remdesivir in the body is that block that production of proteins. If these bad cells don't have more proteins, they can still infect other cells. It's very sad, doctor. Just because bats are eaten in China, now we have this. And who would say this? The world will be destroyed by a virus. Anyway, thank you, doctor, to be here. Thank you to you. It was an honor for me to be here. Just be careful and take all the recommendations that we said today. Sure, doctor, and thanks for